Cause my niggas, I stay bulletproof. Bulletproof. Wait, hold on, tell me what got into you. Into you. I search around the room like, where you? Where you? Friend don't step to me, I'm like, who you? Who you? And you can say what you wanna say, but I stay on this shit, that's every day. Yeah, cause my nigga, I stay bulletproof. Bulletproof. So tell me, nigga, what got into you? Into you. Into you.
What's up, y'all, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 7 of Making Sense of Nothing. I'm your girl Q, a.k.a. Q-licious.
And this be your boy Miller, a.k.a. Miller the One.
And we want to thank you again for joining us for another lovely, wonderful, outstanding, super positive, optimistic, uber opinionated episode. Just a little over the top.
Yeah, for real, that was a little over the top. Y'all, y'all, welcome back, everybody.
So, I mean, that's what it is.
No, I'm laughing because I was thinking about when we were just trying to do this before this, and
right.
then you had got tongue twisted, and then this time you didn't get tongue twisted, and then I was just thinking about like yesterday how we like did the episode, and then the recording stopped and it didn't save, and then it's like, how far along are we gonna go? Are we gonna make it through this one?
We gonna do it. I got faith.
I got faith too.
I got faith. We might just have to like pause or something and make sure it's going after like 10 minutes or something.
I don't know. It's going. We can see it.
Okay.
We can see it, y'all.
All right.
All right, but hey, but real talk though. Real talk. It's Black History Month. So for I ain't gonna lie, for the fourth time, Q finna tell y'all about her shirt.
Oh, fourth time we gotta hear it. First time you gonna hear it. But it say we out. It's what Harriet Tubman said in 1849. She said it, and she said what she said.
Gotcha.
Hashtag, yeah.
You think she said this bitch?
Probably. Like, she was fed the fuck up. So she probably said, we out this bitch. Like,
yo, Kunta, we out this bitch.
Oh, well, Kunta that was before. Like.
Yeah, but you know, Kunta had a son who had a son who had a son.
And
you
his
know,
name was also Kunta?
You know,
so they just kept that shit going?
Naming, yeah.
They was like, we gonna keep Kunta going.
For real. We wanted to keep Toby going.
I was literally gonna say they probably went with Toby and kept that going. They definitely left Kunta where they picked that up.
Nah, they took Kunta with it.
Where they dropped it, they picked it up, dropped it, and it stayed right there. Right there.
You think they gonna take Toby with them?
Yeah, bro. Over Kunta?
Man, that man got his feet chopped off and stuff. He fought for that last name. That man was like how Tina Turner was in Ike and Tina. When she told the judge Ike can have everything, she just wanted to keep her last name because she worked too hard for it.
Yeah, they left Toby where it was. Cause
yeah, he like, I worked too hard.
I mean, I think it's just a name.
Kunta. I worked too hard to take Kunta. He lost his feet. He got whipped. He got everything.
They fucked my dog up.
Yeah, just to keep that
movie
name.
had me in my feelings.
What's
and
your
then they
name,
did a
boy?
remake, and then I watched the remake and got mad at that too. I don't know why I be watching them slavery movies and shit because it make me really mad. And I got a lot of white friends, so I feel like I should. I don't know. I be feeling the way. Like it make me be like, prove to me that you really fuck with me. Like I be feeling like I gotta prove it to me. You ain't like your ancestors now. Like, even though like my white friends be more active in like acceptance and shit like that than me, protesting and all this, I got a friend that been to like 5 Black Lives Matters rallies and marches, and I have been to 0. But in my defense, ain't nobody never invited me to one, and I ain't never knew one was happening either. So like, I have never had the option to even turn it down. It's just that it wasn't there. I would have had to like.
If I got invited, I ain't going.
To it. If you what?
If I got invited, I ain't going.
Oh, we're not getting into that because we got new listeners here, and we not trying to get
I ain't gonna run them away.
Biased opinion with the Black Lives Matter.
If I get invited to it, all right, y'all. So look, this is what we gonna do for all our new listeners. Go listen back into season 1, and there's some things I said about Black Lives Matter, and I'm gonna leave it in season 1. But the reason why I would not go because our peoples already done went through a lot of that stuff. Then got chased by dogs, bitten by dogs, got shot with water holes, beat with bobby sticks and all type of things, and Billy Sticks, Bobby Sticks, what they call?
I really don't know what
Billy
you're saying.
Clubs?
Billy Clubs, I think.
Something like that. They got beat with some things, some sticks, and everything and all that there. And they did all that, so we don't have to go through that no more. So I ain't trying to go to no Black Lives Rally on Black Lives Matter rally or march and get beat by that stuff.
I mean, that's not like a common thing that they have. You think these
But
marches
there's
be
a
happening
possibility
in-
that
I mean,
it
it
can
is a
happen.
possibility, but like it's
And
not.
then we all our ancestors, we just did them wrong. That mean they did all that for nothing.
All right, so yeah.
So I ain't trying to get beat.
But yeah,
No, I'm just
so-
playing though. But real talk though. I don't know. Y'all go see how I feel about Black Lives Matter.
But Harriet was about it. I feel
Yeah,
like,
she's like-
because you know they say we are our ancestors' wildest dreams. So I feel like Harriet would be with it.
Yeah, just imagine Harriet was up here doing what we do.
Just imagine any of the people back in the day. Like, we ain't, like, the black community ain't the way it was back in the day. Like, they was not with the shits back in the day. Now motherfuckers ain't with the shits, but it's like a whole nother type of not with the shits.
Yeah.
Like, now you just being ratchet and unreasonable, like, a lot of the time. But, like, back in the day, they was like, I'm gonna fuck you up with my words and let you know that, like, this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this, man, we was strong people
But y'all,
back in the day.
I gotta show my shirt. I gotta take my medal off. I'm gonna tell y'all about my medal in a second. So
I was just about to throw it,
you
but
gonna throw my medal?
I mean, I was
You can't
invited.
throw it that way.
You didn't
It's
invite me to
glass
go
that
with you
way.
to see if I would even have the option of getting the medal. Tell them about your shirt.
Wait, what?
Tell them about your shirt.
Wait, what? You wasn't what?
Invited, just like nobody invited me to the Black Lives Matter march. You talked about it. You
Quinta,
didn't invite
you
me
wasn't
to it.
invited.
You talked about it, my nigga. You do that often. You talk about shit and you don't never be like the ratio of you inviting me to stuff versus
No. Forget
just
the racial.
talking about.
Forget the racial part of it. I didn't invite you. You want me to tell you what happened when I invited you?
I
to this?
don't, because you're supposed to be telling people about your
I
shirts.
said, Quinta,
This does not
you wanna
sound
go
like-
to the terrain run with us? And you was like, put my headphones in because I don't got time for this.
I feel like, because I'm a black woman, you talking about some, I ain't got time for this, because that's something
That's
that's
what you said.
stereotypical.
All right, y'all. I'm sorry. We're gonna get into this later
All right,
because
yeah,
Q
because
just making.
he is-
But my shirt, it says Black History in the Making. I don't know if y'all. Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that. My bad. But it says Black History in the Making. You feel me? And like I was telling y'all. This is our like third or fourth attempt at episode 7 with things just effing up. And yesterday on the one that we went all the way through with it and it just messed up right at the end, I mentioned where I got this shirt from and somebody mentioned where they got their shirt from and they just had to one up me. So now that I think about it, let me not get this place. No, because
I was gonna say, if you don't, I'm gonna.
So
just do it.
So you can find this shirt, y'all. You can find this shirt and like 3 other shirts. They have a little Black History collection of shirts and everything. And they have one up for women as well. I like that one. I wish they had one for like men too, because it's like it's like we are black, we are women, we are strong, we are this, we are blah blah. And I'm like, bro.
All you need is that shirt
What
to
a word
say
for
that,
me.
bro. Like, you
But I'm like, all right, though, whatever.
Man,
No, I'm just saying, I could have had one too.
Right.
The one that just said a man.
touche.
But all I'm saying is, so I got this from Walmart, y'all, and everything. So, yeah. So go ahead and one up me. Where you get yours from, Kim?
Well, I got mine from, it's an all black company. I can't think of the company's name, but we're going to put it in our description, even though I had time to look it up. But after we did the thing yesterday, I didn't even think to go back and research that. But they're a black company. They got like a whole bunch of shirts that have like little sayings, things like this, and like super dope Black Power.
Okay.
You hear me?
All right, y'all. So,
You gonna cut me off like that?
my bad. I was just pulling this over here. And just
But what you what's the nickname that you have for this shirt? I mean, for the store you got this shirt from?
Wally's World.
Okay, I just wanted him to say that real quick, y'all, because he calls it Wally's World, and I'm pretty sure it's Wally World. So if anybody
Wally World, but we
It's
came to this
Wally.
before.
No.
I told you was right. The way you said is the correct way.
Oh.
I just like I think
So I
it
was just
sounds
trying to
better.
But it's not Wallace World. Okay,
But I think making it possessive sounds better.
You would like possessive.
That's all I'm saying. If I make this possessive, I say this belongs to
Go ahead and talk about this so I can, and then so you can talk about that.
No, we're going to talk about this first. So, guess what time it is, y'all? Before we get too far, before we get into the two subjects we got for y'all today. Oh, no. Come on now. You hurting sponsorship by doing that. So.
The fact that I have obtained zero monetary gain still.
So, y'all already know, man. Se.2 up in the bit once again. And hold on, let me move this out of the way because Se.2 need all the like. Hold on. I'm talking loud enough. Whatever. I'm talking loud enough. All right, yeah. So Se.2, y'all. If y'all all the newcomers, Se.2, clear bottle of water, baby. This episode is brought to you in part by Clear Bottle of Water. That crisp, clean, refreshing, replenishing, mouth-watering Clear Bottle of Water. It's like, it's so good, Q. Like, Y'all, Clear Bottle of Water, baby. It's like having an orgasm in your mouth. And when we say having an orgasm in your mouth, not someone having an orgasm in your mouth, but like your mouth having an orgasm. You feel me?
Wow.
That's what I mean. That's like Clear Bottle of Water. It is rejuvenating, refreshing, replenishing.
I was trying to find the company for the
revitalizing, crisp, clean, clear bottle of water. Y'all look, get it wherever you find water.
Water. No,
as a matter of fact, it's so good it makes me want to slap you.
Wow. Ain't nothing that good, homie.
But for real talk though, y'all, Se.2, y'all, they gonna always be here. Before we get into the metal, let's get into the metal. You feel me? So, everybody know that your boy popped on the Breakfast Club last week, Thursday, right? On the radio, shout us out. When I did the shout out, like instantly, like you guys showed out. Like y'all showed out. Y'all showed out. So thank y'all so much for everything y'all did. Yes. Like y'all supported, y'all went, y'all did y'all thing, y'all made y'all put smiles on our face like cheese and big ass giant smiles. Yeah, like the phone blowing up on all the likes and all the subscribing and all the views and all the listens and everything. Ever since Thursday, we up like 400 plus views on YouTube, 400 plus listens on our actual podcast. In the last week, we have 108 different listeners, not 108 listens, but 108 different people listening to our podcast. That's our audience have went up. Y'all audience usually be between 11 and 20. And then most of the people be overseas, be watching our stuff, because the people overseas love our junk. People over in California want to give y'all a shout out.
Yeah, it'd be like our friends and then like people overseas.
And people overseas. Yeah. So it's like, and then a couple people here that watch it, because our views still like I know out of the 20 to 40 plus people that watch and listen all the time, all of them are not our friends, because I be having to get on our friends all the time and be like, bruh, like go listen to the John. I know you know me in real life, but you can go listen like they had. But real talk though, y'all, man, y'all came out and y'all showed out. Y'all did y'all thing, man, and I really do appreciate y'all. We appreciate everything y'all have done. Yes. We appreciate y'all sending people to come listen to us. We appreciate all the love y'all been giving us. We've been getting comments, people telling us that somebody heard us on the Breakfast Club and recommend us to them, so that's why they there. You know, things like that. So I like that y'all are sharing the stuff. Y'all telling people about us. Y'all doing everything. So thank y'all so much for that, man. Really do appreciate all that. Like,
absolutely, yeah.
And we're going to continue to be here, man. We're going to continue to be here. We're going to continue to put out some good content We're going to continue to talk about some stuff. We're going to continue to make y'all mad, continue to make y'all sad, continue to make y'all laugh, continue to make y'all want to break the phone, the computer, the TV, having you looking at us, the radio, having you listening to
First
us.
of all, that mostly be you. Like, don't say we, because I tend not to make people like, man, that be you with your off-the-chain opinions, or you trolling, and society don't know you, so they don't know you trolling when you do be trolling, and then when you're not trolling, sometimes your opinion is so off-the-chain, outrageous.
You still with this off-the-chain.
I can say
yesterday
off-the-chain.
But in yesterday we recorded,
You
I
say
said, bro,
off-the-chain.
who say off-the-chain? Who? Master P?
I'm not sure my age saying off the chain.
Ooh.
I feel like it's
DMX?
somebody in like the high school right now that was like, "Ooh, that was off the chain."
DMX?
So you telling me the kids don't say that no
Isn't
more?
that DMX song that goes
So you
like
telling
that?
me the kids don't say that no more?
No! I don't even think kids know what off the chain is.
I feel like it's self-explanatory.
Yo, it is DMX that got a song to start off like that, right? Off the chain?
I don't know, sir.
Let me see.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. That song.
Okay.
Off the chain, leaving niggas soft in the brain. Niggas still wanting fame off of their name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be fucking with me. You ain't strong enough. That right there, right? Don't it start off with off the chain? I think that was the beginning of it. What? Since you're on your phone, look and see what year that song came out. So you can see how old
that is. I won't say it anymore.
No, real talk though, man. That shit was off the chain though. Speaking of off the chain. Oh Lord, y'all, we got two topics, like two real topics to go through. But first, let's put my metal back on real quick. Let's put the metal back on. All right, y'all. So your boy went for the second year in a row to the terrain run here in Miami. They do it every year. They do a whole bunch of other runs. They do the bubble run, the black light run, the glow run, the muddy run. They do all these different things, and the terrain run. And the terrain run, I like it. It's like a 3-mile course with like 20 different obstacles in it, and you got to go through mud and climb through things and jump through things and do all that. And they give you a shirt, they give you a medal at the end, so you can be like, yeah, I finished, you know. So me, the family, my brothers, some of my friends, my brother friends from work, like it was like 15, 16 of us got together and we went and did this. My sons, they went and they were finished. My sons and my brother and his son was finished an hour before the rest of us was, because unlike them, it wasn't a competition for us. It was a don't leave no man behind type thing. And they thing was, I'm going to be the first one finished. And my sons are very competitive, so they just want to be the first one finished. So they just went through it. So my boys was over there playing beanbag toss inside of the hole, right? Waiting on us while we were still doing it. So we had a lot of fun, man. A whole lot of fun. I had my GoPro on up there, boom, so you can see point of view. I was looking at it. I was thinking about probably putting some up here, but I'm like, I don't know. Whatever. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all want to see some of the junk we was doing. But yeah, so that's how I got the medal, y'all. It's just, I ain't even gonna lie. It's one of those type of medals that I hate for kids. Love for adults, hate for kids. It's a participation medal. Mm-hmm. I ain't have to do nothing, just be there, and I got it. You finished? Feel me? I could have walked and went around all the obstacles and just walked to the end. They were going to give me this medal and a shirt. And say, congratulations, take some pictures.
Well, you got a bad back, so that's something that you should, like, savor, the fact that you got to complete it, because you would have been, like, the fact that you did, like, collapse mid-obstacle.
Man, they give you this little tattoo, right? I put a tattoo right here, right? I put the little tattoo right here.
So
right?
you're going to cut me off again.
Yeah, I did that on purpose because you were kind of some fool in this jump.
All right.
So they put a little tattoo, right? So I put a little tattoo right there, right? And they were looking on.
Is it a monkey on that medal?
Yeah. So I was like, I was waiting on you to say something. I was waiting on you to say something.
So you came and sat down. First of all, he was eating a banana before we started taping. So you going to sit next to me, smacking, not just eating it, smacking on a banana with a monkey medal.
Hey, I mean...
During Black History Month.
Yeah, I should have thought about that.
Wow, so you just... Goddamn. Alright, so he did the monkey mud run.
No matter which one it is, all their medals are like this little monkey thing. They just look different.
Do the monkey got big ears?
You know,
so you sit next to me. So you sit next to me eating a banana with a monkey medal during Black History Month with ears that stick out just like yours. Is what you telling me? Wow. Okay.
So you said I should take it off?
So I'm saying you didn't put any thought into that monkey making fun of you, bruh. Like, I mean, it is what it is.
Y'all see how she made me just want to. Maybe I'll take the medal off.
Why the ears just like yours, though?
You happy? It's gone. So, y'all, today's subject, what are we getting into today?
I don't know, a little bit of everything. What we talking about? We talking about, you said the what you call it, with the name, did you already tell them that? With the aliases? Didn't we mention that already?
No, we mentioned what we talking about.
I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. And let me apologize. The reason I was looking at my phone a little bit earlier is because A, I was over him, but B, I was trying to find the name of the company with the shirts. I still couldn't find it, but it'll be in the description once I find it. Anywho, our topics for today, we're just going to talk a little bit about aliases that we had back in the day, like if anybody ever tried to holler at you, if you gave them a fake name, or just like any circumstance where you weren't
who you
Miller, or I wasn't cute. You feel me? And then we also we can talk about, because a couple albums recently dropped, so we're gonna go over that. What else we gonna talk about today?
We're gonna also we gonna just have a little, since it's Black History Month, we're gonna go and think about, we're gonna pull out a person. We're gonna do one each. Alright? That's good, so we don't be so long. One each, we're gonna find out somebody who we'll take from Black History, one of our leaders, who we will be, why we will be that person.
And then I also got some articles that I wanted to share with y'all, because y'all know, like, new viewers and listeners, I like to go over, like, interesting news topics. Sometimes they're like... a lot
of Florida man type stuff.
Yeah. Some of them are crazy. Some of them are just, like, informative. Like, just stuff that I might find interesting. I like reading the news and watching the news and staying up to date with current events and things of that nature. So sometimes I just want to share that with y'all, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah, and then I like to hear them, because to be honest with y'all, if she read 9 of them, 10 of them, probably 8 or 9 of them I didn't hear until she read them on this podcast. So I'll be ready for it. Like, I want to see what Q got next. Yeah. But before we get into one of the real subjects, let's go into these albums since we're long overdue. And y'all, look, I know y'all see our last podcast being like 3 weeks. It's because I went on vacation for 8 days, disappeared, so that knocked some things off, and then work scheduling and everything. But, hold on, good news, so we go into that. We both got new jobs coming up starting next week. Well, we ain't gonna have to worry about all that. Your boy don't have to work 2 jobs no more, you feel me? So your boy doing, so we doing our thing. So both me and Q both, like we leaving where we at. We going to something bigger, better. You feel me? Things looking up, 2020, baby.
Yeah.
That's the motto for 2020. Looking up 2020, baby.
I got like 5 goals that I'm trying to hit this year, and they're all very attainable goals. One's a secret goal. So there's like 4 that I have been like, I have been sharing with people, because, they're like very attainable and things like that. So like the new job, that's 1. That's got it.
Ooh.
So just got 3 more.
All right, what's the other 3?
I don't want to, not with them, not yet.
Oh,
I want to surprise them as they happen.
Oh,
like,
okay,
I will keep our listeners and viewers filled in as they happen. So just know that one of them was new job, making more money.
Ooh,
got that. So as they happen, I'm going to tell y'all.
And we ain't just making more money. We making more money doing less work.
Less work.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. You can't get no better than that. Yeah. So, pull on over into this. So, like I said, we were gone for a minute. So, while we was gone, my boy Eminem dropped the album, Fire. My homie Weezy F Baby dropped the album. Yeah.
Weezy album is number 1 on the Billboard charts. I read it today.
Weezy dropped the album. Yeah. Yo Gotti dropped the album, and let me say this. Mr. Charlemagne the God, I need to talk to you for a minute, sir.
OMG.
You told me, because I listen to the Breakfast Club every morning. My favorite jump, y'all. Charlemagne told me that he listened to Young Gotti album the whole weekend and all week long. He loved it. It was good. Young Gotti was on there. Yo Gotti, I'm sorry. Yo Gotti was on there and everything. He was on the Breakfast Club and everything last week and all that there. And I would like to be the first to say that the album is good. Charlamagne messed it up. Charlamagne, I'm blaming it on Charlamagne. Yes, I'm blaming it on Charlamagne.
When people say that.
I'm blaming it on Charlamagne because Charlamagne made me think that this album was gonna be so fire that I was gonna start listening to everything else I was listening to and only listen to this album. I listened to his album all last week. I listened to the whole album on the trip going to where we went to the terrain run. I listened to it because it's a good album. It's not a bad album. You can listen to the thing. It's a real good album. The thing about it is, it ain't what he was trying to make it out.
You say that all the time about everything. Like, you built the hype up so much, but you do realize if somebody really likes something, they're not gonna be like, I mean, it's good. Let me know what you think. Nobody's gonna bring it to you like that.
But
if somebody's like excited about an album, they're gonna be like, oh my god, this
real
shit's
talk.
fire.
I hear what you're saying, but I don't think that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think that no rapper for the next couple of months gonna beat Eminem album. I just really don't think nobody gonna beat his album. They just ain't.
I agree. I agree. I think Eminem album was
and I don't know why Charlamagne didn't blow that one up like that, but he just didn't.
Maybe he just didn't like it as much as he liked Yo Gotti album, and that's
and that's what it could be. That's what it could be. But I'm gonna say that Yo Gotti album is a good album. But if I had to rank these albums from worst to great, Lil Wayne, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not even a Yo Gotti fan. Lil Wayne is one of my top 3 all-time rappers. My favorite rapper of all time is Eminem. My second favorite rapper is Jay-Z, and then is Lil Wayne. I feel as though Jay-Z is the best rapper of all time, and nobody will ever top that, even though I like Eminem better. Right? Because like overall, I like Eminem better. His overall body of work. But Jay-Z is a better rapper to me than Eminem. Eminem is a better lyricist than Jay-Z. Jay-Z has longevity. He lasts. He been there. He doing his thing. Nobody ain't gonna never top Jay-Z. He gonna always be the best. He gonna go down in history as the best MC ever to touch a mic. But I can relate a lot more to the stuff that Marshall Mathers went through, even though he's white and I'm black. See, I never sold drugs. You feel me? I never had to sell drugs. I never had to. I watched people in my life be on drugs and die from drugs and do stupid things, but I never sold drugs. And I never ran the streets the way like that. So I love Jay-Z music, but I can't relate to it all. But Eminem, I can relate to almost everything with him, and that's the thing. And then he helped me get through a lot in high school. In my 12th grade year, helped me get through a lot. So, but these albums, y'all, I'm gonna make sure I get them right. Funeral from Lil Wayne, Untrapped from Yo Gotti, and Music to Be Murdered by Eminem. In that order, that's the way they are. Eminem is crushing Lil Wayne album so bad, and I am so mad. Because when they said Lil Wayne was dropping his album, I was telling my wife, I was like, oh shoot, we gonna be on vacation when his album come out and everything. I'm ready for it. We get our whole ride home. I can just be banging that thing on the whole ride home. What, the first 3 songs was like, okay, look at my dog Weezy L back in that bit. Okay, oh. That was my reaction to his album.
Yeah, there was maybe like 2 that I was like, I like those. And then, and to be honest with you, I listened to all the songs one day, like when the album came out. And I was at work, if I'm not mistaken. It was a weekday because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was at work.
It was a Friday.
Yeah, and I was at work, and I remember, I don't know what made me think of it. I was like, oh yeah, Funeral Drop, and then so I was like, I'm gonna play that. So I'm working, and I'm like, okay, and then like a couple of them, I was like, yeah, nope, off top, like not my style, nope. But and there was like maybe 3 that I let play all the way through. And I haven't listened to them since the one time that I listened to them.
Wow.
But, and that's like,
if
y'all know me, like, with Lil Wayne, like, even the ones that I don't like, I let them play. Like, even like, maybe like, out of like 15 songs, there's maybe 2 that I'll be like, I just absolutely don't really care for that, so let me skip that. And then there's other ones that's like, I mean, that's not really... I'm not gonna go and find that to play it, but I'm gonna let it play through. Yeah. You feel me? But like this album, it was a lot of like, nope, nah. I don't know. I was like, when I don't like my favorite artists' songs, it makes me feel bad.
Yeah,
I feel like I should love this, so I should be going hard for this whole album. Like I should be like, you see Weezy drop that shit, my nigga, Weezy out, and it was just like, oh yeah, you didn't listen to it. Well, if you find time, then check it out. You feel me? Like I don't know, like I be feeling bad about that shit.
And then on the Super Bowl, me and my son was going back and forth because my oldest son, think that album is fire as hell. He's like, then what you mean? Only 3 good songs. What about this song? And what about that song? I'm like, bro, you do know that I love Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Like Lil Wayne is my shit. Like I was in jail listening to the Carter One. Like I came out of jail knowing all the lyrics to the Carter One because that's my junk. That's all we played while we was in there.
Yeah. I think it's just because I'm in such a like the baby phase that like everything else is kind of like I'm good.
It's like
I need some shit with some bop in it.
I need Lil Wayne to come back with some Carter stuff, Q.
He should.
With some of that type of stuff. Get rid of the
you know what needs to happen. Thing. You know what the world needs, like for real, like for real, is like polo shirt wearing, backpack rocking, teddy bear loving Kanye to like come back and like fuck some shit up. Because if he do that, like if he come back and like if that Kanye come back, it's curtains for everybody.
The thing about Kanye's last album was okay to me.
I don't know. I haven't been like the last album that Kanye College Dropout, Late Registration, and what was the one after that?
College Dropout, Late Registration. All they was going backwards. College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation.
Yeah. Them 3, like since Graduation, I like. So of course, there are songs that be like on the albums that you be like, yeah, like. But I haven't been a fan of like repeatedly, like yesterday or the day before, I was playing College Dropout. Like I just was playing that, like, cause it's just like play it all the way through. Cause some albums like you could just always do, and since Graduation, I just haven't done that.
I like 808 and Heartbreaks.
That was probably I was in a very tumultuous relationship at that time, like emotional. So like when that CD came out, I was like, Kanye, you trying my life? Cause like I'm already in my feelings 90% of the time. You dropped this emotional ass album.
But the thing about it is with 808 and Heartbreaks, he helped a lot of people out. A lot of people don't even realize how much Kanye West influenced the rap game that we have now today because of 808 and Heartbreaks. Because of now, that's all people use. That's all they use. Fucking auto-tunes. 808, that's all they use. And Lil Wayne used auto-tune through this new album, and it's like, why? You couldn't just go back to regular Weezy M, baby?
Yeah, he should have went back to Carter 3 Weezy.
Fucking no, Carter 2. 1.
Carter 2 Weezy. Because Carter 1 Weezy voice wasn't really Weezy-esque quite yet. Like, he wasn't drinking all the shit he was drinking, fucking up his vocal cords. So, like, that wasn't until, like...
Regal contraband.
So, we don't need...
We need for you to go to.
Stop.
Because we need to go too.
But with the Eminem album, he got this song. It's called Godzilla, and that's like I
My son
really love
that song.
Godzilla. And he beat a record, like he made a world record for like fastest rapping or something like that from like the end of that song. And it's like crazy because I literally, you know how like even with Twista, when he rap fast, you might not can't do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not can't rap along with him, but you could at least be like, oh, he said this.
Yeah.
He said something. With Eminem's, I don't know what the fuck Buddy be saying. Like I would like every time I listen to it, I'd be like all right, like you said, I guess you said something. I guess if I took the time to slow it down, but yeah, like he murdered that.
You know what? I'm gonna have to start listening to that more often.
Yeah,
Because I listen to it, but I don't listen to it.
that I love.
You feel
that
me?
song.
I listen to the song, I don't listen to it. When it first came out, I literally like paid attention to everything on all the songs, and I listened to it over and over and over because I wanted to give a real opinion on it. But then now I just listen, and then it's like 3 or 4 songs on there that when they come on, I'm at full attention. Like no matter what I'm doing, I'm like boom.
Yeah.
But the other ones is like, yeah, I'm bobbing to it. I'm saying some of the words because I'm starting to know some of.
Yeah.
But then the other one is like, Miller, be quiet. You got to hear everything he's saying because he killing it right now, type thing. I don't know. But yeah, y'all. But those albums, man, y'all should go get them all. But I'm just saying, Eminem got it right now.
Yeah, Eminem's not.
He doing his thing. But on to the next one. What we heading at? We're gonna go into this. Let's go on Alias.
Yeah,
Alias. All right, y'all.
I do mine because I'm sure you probably got like a long story pertaining to your Alias. I only had one. Like I don't really I just say Q. Like nowadays, like I don't really, and because I don't have time. Like usually, I'm like Q. Like I don't know, especially since I'm like doing this podcast and stuff like that now. It's kind of just like fine, know who I am. You know, like I don't know, like but back in the day, like especially when it was more common to not give your real name.
When I was young,
I was Alicia, like all the time.
Oh, I got a sister named Alicia.
Like it was Alicia,
Oh,
and
you
like
Alicia.
I look like an Alicia.
Yeah, look at Alicia over
I guess it
there.
worked. But yeah, so that was like the name that I would give people, and
how? Why? What was happening?
it was usually
inside?
in like face-to-face things. Like, cause unlike yourself, I didn't really do the party line thing. I think with like Messenger back in the day, like when they had like chat rooms and stuff like that, I did play around in those, but it was never like a what you got on. I got like it was never sexual.
Who did that?
Like it probably was some flirty thing. You know, ain't that what they did in chat rooms? Well, he was busy with the party line. I'm pretty sure that's
I
a
was
thing.
in
Like
chat rooms like big time, but I don't know about all that.
Oh.
What you got on type stuff? What kind of chat rooms you was in?
oh yeah, because the chat rooms was like everybody could see. No, you
Yo,
can instant message
everybody.
people.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, yo.
Anyway,
No, I'm just asking. The chat rooms that you was in, they was like $9.99 a minute.
No, they were like Yahoo. But yeah, I don't know. So like I would just be like Alicia, and maybe like flirty stuff was said, but there was never nothing like spicy. I have no spicy stories. Most of my like giving the name Alicia was like in person type shit, in passing, like you at the mall, somebody try to holler at the mall, what's your name? Alicia. And then like I think some people do that, and then I don't know, it just feels like after some point in time, it's just awkward when it gets to that, all right, Alicia's not really my name. You know, like, I don't know, I just don't have time, like.
I don't know, so usually when you get the alias to people, you're not really not gonna
anticipating.
It's like, all right, whatever, that's it for that type jump.
No.
I don't know. But for me,
and then in that case,
sorry.
you just hit them with the, I'm good, like, it's okay, like,
Yeah.
I have a boyfriend. It's like, you don't, yeah.
I don't know, y'all, but for myself over here, let's see. I done had 3. One of them was like Yahoo chat and everything. That was Sam I Am. Because when I was legit, Sam I Am was the green eggs and ham was my jump. I used to love Sam. He was this little annoying ass little jit trying to force this ugly green granddad monster looking thing to eat green eggs and ham. He like fucked with him the whole day until he finally ate it. It was like, yeah.
Everybody know the story of
he ate it and
green eggs and ham.
You know, like that. So yeah. So it was Sam. So I was Sam in Yahoo chat. Sam I Am in Yahoo chat, and I made a lot of friends, a lot of white friends, a lot of hackers who taught me little hacking tricks and junk. Taught me how to like hack people's computers and make their junk cut off. Like he'll be getting rowdy and getting when they want to get they Twitter fingers thinking that's trigger fingers. They want to get on there and shoot fires on there like yeah F you N-word and I'm like, oh really? So you want to play the race card? You see that snake on your computer? Whatever. What the fuck? What the? Haha, nigga, bye. Kick him out the room and everything. So I was really into that and everything with that. I was with my little white friends and they was showing me all type of junk. I was Sam I am. Nobody ain't fuck with Sam. So so that was that. Then
it was really deep into the chat room.
Yeah, I was in that chat room thing, y'all. That was it. Then but prior to that, before that, Party Line days, I had 2 other names. The first one was Knowledge, right? I can never say this because of this chick over here. Oh, like, go ahead and get it out. Go ahead.
I don't got nothing to say. I have nothing to say.
In the words of Cat Williams, get your 3 chuckles out.
I don't got nothing to say about Lily and Knowledge. I have nothing to say.
So Knowledge was one of my first ones, y'all, and in one of the Miami chat rooms, I forget what it's called. I think one of them was called like the Miami Roach and the Miami Zoo or something like that. I think Miami Roach and Miami Zoo was 2 of them. And they had the white dude come on there, you have reached the Miami Roach or some shit, something like that. Or welcome to the Miami Roach or something. A white man calling a bunch of black people on the phone roaches, basically. But it was Knowledge on there. And it was Knowledge until one day my dad just messed me up big time. This chick I was talking to on there and everything, me and her had a good little talk, so I gave her the number. She'll call the house. The number. Come on, really? We gonna do this every time I say that word? Whatever. So,
right.
Yeah, so she called my crib one day and she was like, "Can I speak to Knowledge?" Right? But my dad picked up the phone. My dad like, I'm in the kitchen doing something. The phone ring. He like, wait, who? Knowledge? And I'm like, fuck. And he like, man, who the fuck named Knowledge in this house?
Oh.
And I'm like, oh my God, please hang up the phone. 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 And then he like, Miller, man, you know some knowledge.
You should say,
I'm like, T, that's for me. And he was like, wait, it's for who? And I'm like, it's for me. And he like, man, you let this nigga tell you his name, Knowledge? And this nigga don't know shit. And he thought, you must be stupid as fuck to believe he knows some shit. Some damn knowledge. Here, get the phone. And then I'm on the phone with him, I'm like, yeah, hello? And he's like, no, Knowledge, say something.
Well,
like,
she should have known it was a nickname anyway. I would have been like, damn, your daddy won't let you be great, bro.
And she's like, that's your dad. He tripping. Ain't I was like, yeah, man, look, I'm going to call you back later. No, don't call me back. Don't call me back. Talk to her, Knowledge. I'm like, fuck. Get off the phone with her. Never no more did I use Knowledge. Done. Gone. Got to use another name. Don't need nobody to know. So the next name was Mike. Mike was a name that I didn't only use on the party line. I used that in other chat rooms. I used that in real life. I used that in meetups and shit. Like, yo, we just met these chicks on the party line or at the movies or this is it. Let's go chill with them, hang with them. Yo, what's up with that? Oh, it's Mike. You feel me? I'm Mike from such and such.
I'm gonna call you Mike from now.
Not from the Ranger. I'm Mike from such and such. That's who I was. So, and I remember one time this chick called me Mike, and I didn't know who the hell she was talking to because I was older.
I was gonna say, Mike, if you used it so many times.
Yeah, but Mike was dead though. I didn't know who Mike was, and she was calling me Mike, and
that's terrible.
And I'm like, wait, who? And like, you don't know me? Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh, Yeah, I do remember you. How you doing? Still never told him my name was Mike. So,
So she's somewhere like, oh yeah, that nigga Mike.
so to this day, she probably be like, I wonder what Mike doing right now.
Plus,
So I don't know, y'all. So that was mine, y'all. It was Sam, I Am, Knowledge, and Mike. And then Mike ended them all, y'all. Now I'm just Miller, a.k.a. Miller the One. B.K.A. Miller the One.
I hate BKA. Like, I never was a fan of BKA.
So,
I'm sure I used it though, like at some point, but I'm not really a fan of it.
You know, y'all. So that's what it was for me, y'all. If y'all ever been on the chat lines, been in the chat rooms, still are in the chat rooms, chat lines, things like that, do they still have?
I was literally finna say, are there still chat rooms? There gotta be.
What and like online chat rooms and
I
phone
feel like
chat
everything
rooms?
is just like dating sites now.
Yeah. Well, if y'all on dating sites, if y'all on any of those, what is fuck, y'all look, I've been out the game for so long, I don't even know what dating sites. Match,
eHarmony, that's a commercial. Christian Mingle.
on
J-Day.
J-Day. Oh, my mouth is say the wrong thing.
Damn.
Shit.
I'm about to get
people
real
meet.
racist. Yeah.
What? I was gonna say Jewish people meet. I don't know. They got black people.
Black
meet.
people meet. Plenty of Fish. That was lit. There's a lot of people I know that met people on Plenty of Fish. I'm gonna get on the dating site.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. A lot of these things that they be talking about, and I mentioned this before, but a lot of these things they be talking about, I wish it was back when I used to be on these things.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't, because all you used it for was nonsense. These are people really trying to find love, bro.
I was really trying to find love for that night.
Oh, okay. So, news articles, my favorite part. Okay, so...
Oh, I'm sorry, before we start that, but like I was saying, if any of y'all have any nicknames that y'all would like to share with us, leave it down in the comments below. Let us know what they were, why y'all used them. If y'all was on the party lines, let us know which party line y'all was on. If y'all was in the chat rooms, things like that, reasons why y'all left some, so I can read the comments, y'all, and I can talk about it on the next episode and everything, shout y'all out and everything. But news articles by Q. That's gonna be the way we gonna start it.
Never. I couldn't say never enough. Never.
Dang, girl, you can't let me come up with some type
Never.
of way to get you in.
Nah.
This
All right.
is the news by
So
Q. News.
there is in California. There is a man. Something's in my eye. There's a man that faces up to 16 years in prison. Because he was hold on. Okay, yeah, my bad. So he faces up to 16 years in prison because he has been convicted of sexual penetration by force involving porta potties at a music festival. He cut holes in the back of the porta potty, and he digitally penetrated women as they were going to the restroom.
What?
So,
wait, what? How do you digitally penetrate somebody?
with your fingers. Like, he put holes in the back, like, cause you know how porta potties is set up. So, like, where they sit is like the water and the thing, but in the back of it, if you just put a hole in the back of the porta potty and put your hand there, it's like where the waist comes down from the human body. So he just in and up and digitally penetrating.
Why is it digitally?
He can't put his dick like where he can't do it with his penis. If he put his penis through the hole, it's just gonna be straight and it's gonna get pee and poop on it.
So he fingered them.
Yes, digitally penetrated.
I'm still lost with the
Digits.
digit.
That's what digits. That's what another word for fingers. Digits.
Why they just didn't say that he...
That's what the articles say, bro. So that he digitally penetrated with his fingers. Gross.
So how did they allow this? Like, as soon as they felt the finger, they ain't just jumping like, what the fuck going on?
I'm sure they did. Like, who's just gonna sit there and be like, what's going on? Like, I'm sure they jumped up and was like...
Why is it coming in?
Gross. Gross. But he did it to 2 women as they were using the toilets at a festival. And, yeah, He was arrested when he was caught behind the porta potties. And yeah, he targeted multiple victims, but I guess he only actually successfully digitally penetrated 2. So that's something that happened.
What color was this dude?
I don't know. It didn't say a name.
We know what color he was.
Let me make sure. Did they say a name? Nah, it just says.
We know.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. Oh. Peterson Fontes.
Yeah, we knew what color he was.
So, that's his name. Also, I thought this was funny. Florida has been infiltrated by a group of herpes-ridden monkeys that have been described as feral and are roaming across the northeast of the state, according to reports by NBC's First Coast News. The group of feral primates have been seen in Silver Spring State Park, as well as other areas including Jacksonville, St. John, St. Augustine, Palatka, and Elkton. The monkeys were introduced to the area back in the 1930s. By a colonel, which released 12 monkeys over a series of years onto a man-made island. The monkeys have now reportedly evolved and have even apparently swam. It says swam, but I think they mean swim. And are reproducing at alarming rates. Many of them having herpes.
Wait. So why they just ain't catching the stupid monkeys? They got to have people. You know how they got people down here going around catching alligators and everything because the alligator population was going out of control in the Everglades, and then they were sending people out there to catch the pythons because the python all that stuff was going crazy, and they were sending people to go catch all the pythons, and then they sending people to go catch all the big ass iguanas.
Because it's
monkey catchers.
While the monkeys are reportedly more fearful of humans, if in close contact, they can present a health risk as they carry and shed the herpes B virus, which is deemed to be fatal to humans. So they shedding these herpes, bro.
You do understand that I used to work with monkeys, right?
Did they have herpes? Otherwise, that's irrelevant.
Yeah, some of them had all type of shit.
Herpes B?
They had one of them, hepatitis and all that too.
First of all, were they in packs of herpes ridden?
All I'm saying is, I used to work with monkeys. We had thousands of monkeys there. We had
were they in packs of hundreds of monkeys with herpes?
This wasn't a pack of hundreds, was it?
I don't really know the number.
It
could be 5, and I'm gonna be terrified.
All I'm saying is, every 3 months we used to have to go around and catch these monkeys. We had to shoot them with tranquilizer guns and with nets and junk and catch them and do tests on them to make sure they have herpes and things like that and all that there. So every 3 months you got to go test them for that stuff, right? And we had people who go and catch them. I sometimes went with the people and catch them.
So you're more concerned about catching the monkeys than the fact that it's herpes-riddled monkeys out roaming in the first place.
Why we allowing all these monkeys to be running around?
I'm sure they're doing something about it. I'm sure they're not just like, watch out, y'all, they out there. I'm sure it's something being done about it.
I hope they're doing something about this, man. Stupid monkey. Stupid monkey. Ooh. I'll have it as thing.
A Detroit man is recovering after a woman he was kissing bit off his tongue. Eulette Wedgeworth and the man were engaged in a consensual kiss on January 28th when the incident occurred. She had asked him not to put his tongue in her mouth, and when he did it anyway, she bit it off. Police responded to the incident and found the man bleeding from his mouth and missing about an inch of his tongue. They were able to recover the tongue in his bedroom, and she was taken into custody without further incident. And she is charged with aggravated assault, a misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail and a $1,000 fine.
All right, so for all of y'all newcomers, I'm sorry, but Q don't listen to the Breakfast Club like I do. But
that was on there?
Know that Charlamagne just gave the county sheriff there gave a whole department donkey of the day.
Why?
Because they arrested the lady for biting Buddy's tongue off after she told him, don't stick your tongue in my mouth. So why is she the one that went to jail? If she said, don't stick your tongue in my mouth, and he stuck his tongue in her mouth, and she bit it off.
I wonder how were they kissing? Because if it was, okay, say, first of all, he should have not done it because she asked him. That's first of all, let me just say that. But were they just like lips together? Because if it was just like, he would have had to be like, it would have had to be something like I just wonder what it was. Because
was young and he was like, okay, this is right time to stick it in,
like if they were
she like, nigga, stop, and then he did it again. She like, I told you to stop.
That's kind of weird though, not to want. You know what I mean? Like if you kiss it on somebody, unless it's like a kiss, like give me a kiss, but like if you're like making out, like how do you not?
Not everybody like the tongue in their mouth, cuz.
But how do you make out without tongue? Is my question.
Without tongue.
It's just a lot of.
Yeah, just like.
I don't have time. That's too much.
No, you don't have to do all that. You can do everything you would do with the tongue. Just don't use the tongue.
That's weird though. It's like a gaping hole. Just like you're just like just get off me. Get out of my mouth. Like just don't.
Get out of your mouth?
Yeah, like just don't.
Oh, so they be in your mouth and you're like, yeah, you gotta get out of my mouth because
I mean there's something like it's get your lip out of my mouth. Like I don't have time. Like are we kissing or not? What are we doing?
Y'all like kissing, y'all just not French kissing.
I don't. The next person I make out with, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just be like, I don't like using tongue, just to see what they say and just see how the kiss goes. So I can be like, all right, I was fucking with you, like this shit's whack.
No, you probably gonna like it. Be like, all right, that'll work.
I mean, I doubt it.
I think it'll work, Q.
I like some strange shit, so I really can't see not using the tongue. Like I'd be like,
I think it'll work, Q. I done did it plenty of times.
Are
without
necessary
the
for
tongue.
intimacy. You can't even.
Yeah, that is true. That. I remember back in the days, me and my brother them had a conversation about if we like smash a random chick and she want to kiss, do we use tongue? Do we even kiss her? But if we do kiss her, do we use tongue? Mm-hmm. Right? And I was telling them that if she tried to kiss me, then I would kiss her and everything. Like I would kiss her, like, oh, nigga, you would kiss this chick, this is random ass shit, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, yeah, but it just to make everything work better because it's like, I don't know, like that kiss. But the tongue part, I'm weird. It's like, you know how I am about the bubble gum?
Yeah.
That's how I am with the tongue thing. So for a long time, I was like that with the tongue thing. So it was like, I just couldn't have that tongue there. It's like, it wasn't until I got older that I started like, okay, I can do the tongue because the tongue thing made me feel like that person is more into it. So it's like, oh shit, she real into this, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this happen. But for a good while in my life, I was just like, no, I don't want this tongue thing. This is like you putting your tongue in your mouth. I'm not thinking that you putting your tongue in my mouth and we kiss it. I'm thinking you are putting saliva in my mouth. That's just as much as you going in my mouth. like
that's what kind of people were you kissing back then?
No, that's how I seen it in my head. That's why I don't chew gum. That's why I hate gum because it's like that's just a saliva ball moving around in your mouth.
That makes more sense than the kissing thing. I don't know, like, because I guess there are some people, like, that you make out with that just, they mouth be too wet, you know? So it's just it all matters. Like, making out, like, French kissing and tongue and all that don't gross me out, but, like, if your mouth is moist, like, moister than necessary.
What are they like?
I'm not kissing you. Like, you do all that off top. That's just, I'm good. Like, I'm not finna put my mouth on your wet ass, damp ass, drenched ass mouth. I'm good.
But it reduce friction.
Nah. My mouth just gonna slide off anyway. Like it wouldn't even get to soon as like it's like black ice. Like just slide right the fuck off your face. I'm good. Like nah.
Oh my god. Oh, my stomach. Alright,
I'm good.
Some old lady here in Homestead, Miami, Florida, won the $1 million scratch off. and from that 50 times scratch off, she won one of the top prizes, one of the top $1 million prizes from that scratch off. She like 71 years old. I'm trying to figure out why all these old people, 70 and older, winning all this money.
So they can share it with their family.
Like they winning
so
all
they
this
can
money.
Ball out at bingo and get their family the rest.
I don't know, man. I need to win one of those. I'm gonna have to start playing more often so I can win.
Oh, and then the last story, there was a man that was hospitalized because his girlfriend slapped him so hard she displaced his organs.
Wait, what? What organs?
She slapped him on his stomach, and it left him with like breathing difficulties and chest pains.
Playing though, like, not serious. She wasn't serious. I hope she wasn't serious.
I think she was. Yep, they were just playing. Playing. But it fucked up his abdominal organs. It says it doesn't specify in particular which ones, but he had to get surgery to repair his diaphragm and move his organs back into place.
Dang. This is his name?
Yeah, his name. The dude's name is identified only as MAI. So they were Asian. Yeah, they were in China. Guangzhou. Yeah.
Like, look, now stop playing with me before I mind your ass.
Fuck I be talking about. This is why he always helps me know when we're done.
I'm just saying, just think about it. Somebody trying you, like, all right, keep fucking with me and watch I mind the shit out of you.
How do you crack yourself up to this extent? I'll never understand. This is outrageous. This is off the chain.
Man, these motherfuckers be playing with my check. They gonna walk in that bitch and mind the shit out of all them.
It's not funny. Like, oh my gosh. I wish I found myself this funny.
Play with it if you want to, fuck boy. Nigga come around there and mind your whole family.
You know my favorite thing about living in Dade County?
Fuck what?
Nah. Puss ass hoe. Like, that might be the greatest shit that Dade County has ever come up with. That's how you know. That fuck nigga, like, that's some shit too. That was like, I remember my son's dad, like, you could call him whatever you wanted, but as soon as you say, like, fuck nigga, like, that was fighting words. But, like, and I did at the time, I wasn't really familiar with puss ass hoe. But now, I know that when people say that, that's like, oh, what you gonna do? Like, she just called you, he just called you a puss ass hoe. You can't be that. Like, I think that's, like, the greatest shit ever in life.
Oh, Lord.
And then also when y'all say "ain't it" at the end of shit, like that ain't even a question. like you be like at work, like, man, I'm tired of saying "ain't it." You be like, are you? Like, are you asking me? I don't know. This is that country shit. Florida is all the way backwards, but I fucks with it heavy. Like,
that ain't
it is my shit.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
That ain't it, and this asshole. Like, I hope it never go out of style. Like, I hope y'all keep that shit rolling. Like, I'm with it.
Oh Lord.
Cause I showed me in the car, like, come on, man, pussy asshole. I know you see it. I know, like, in my mind, they probably be like, bitch, you are from Minnesota. Like, you don't even know what you're saying. But yeah, so
y'all know what the best part about this is? We get the we get to put all this into moving over to our next subject. Like, this is a good segue to our next subject. Like, we went from ain't it to pussy ass hoe to which one of our black leaders which one of our black leaders would we be if we could be them, and why? Like, future, past, present, how you want to do?
To be honest with you, today, actually, I was reading, it's so many, like, amazing black women. That's so hard.
You had to choose one.
But if I had today, at this moment, because tomorrow it could be a totally different answer. Yeah. But right now, as of this moment, I would pick Eartha Kitt. And that's because I was reading something about her today, and it's basically saying how, like, I don't know, because it was like on the internet, so sometimes facts aren't always accurate, and I didn't go to fact check, but according to what I read, it did say that she was born like on a plantation to like slave parents that were slaves or something like that. She of course endured tons of discrimination, and it went into more in-depth discriminatory experiences that she had. But then it also said like she spoke 5 languages, she sang in 7 languages. She had been like raped and all that, which isn't great, but that it just adds to like the experience of like her life. So like if I like, of course I wouldn't want to experience those things, but I just think to be as strong and powerful as she was, and so like, I don't know, like, it just, she would be someone that, like, maybe I wouldn't want to, like, be her, to go back and be her, per se, but, like, to know her and just, I don't know, see...
Be as strong as she was.
Sure, yeah, be as strong as she was, and, I don't know, like, it's just... Like I was saying earlier, how like we're just not as strong as they used to be back in the day. Like I don't know many people today, and there are people out there that have been through some shit, that's still living, that haven't given up, and I think that's great. But it's just, it seems like back then though, there was no giving up with anyone. Like it just seemed like it was much more heard of that people were persevering and determined to be great despite the odds, despite everything that they've been through. Whereas now you hear stories and it's like, you're extremely surprised by it, because it's like so many more people have just ended their life or just given, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you're surprised when you hear that people have these traumatized stories, went through such traumatization. It's just, I don't know. So like, just to understand like how she got through that and talk to her and get in her mind and be like, because when people go through shit like that, it makes me be like extremely grateful for my life, because there's shit that I like be like devastated about, when in the grand scheme of things people would kill for my life, so like, I don't know, just that. So Eartha Kitt today, Eartha Kitt today, minus the like all that shit. I wasn't really a fan of all that, but Eartha, I got you.
Yeah, I like that answer. For myself, I thought about this one, and I was like, probably
George Jefferson.
No, Martin Luther King. And then I was like, nah, because I'm more of a Malcolm X type person. I think Malcolm X would have been it. And then I was going to go with Malcolm X. And then I was like, nah, I ain't going to do Malcolm X either. So I chose Obama. So I think if I can... And y'all don't get mad at me for what I'm finna say. Usually when I say don't get mad at me for what I'm saying, I mean y'all finna get mad at me for what I'm finna say. So let y'all know. But don't get mad at me for what I'm finna say. But the reason why I chose Obama over Malcolm and Martin Luther King is because Obama made it through 8 years without getting assassinated. That's the reason why. I thought about Malcolm, thought about Martin Luther King, and I was like, no, but
they did stuff for years too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but they didn't get to reap the fruits of their labor. Okay. You feel me? And Obama did. Obama was able to make it through his term and make it out, and it's like, yeah, I'm done with it. But if I had to go back during the time of the struggle, it would definitely be Malcolm. If I had to go back, and they said you can choose any one of these people from any time in history to go back and be, but they got to be during that time and further back, I'm going straight to Malcolm. No ifs and buts about it. I'm going straight there. Because it Malcolm made me think about what his legacy is, what black people really are. And still are to this day. Like, we come up one way and we feel as though that is us. We make that our image. We make that the way we supposed to be. How you can see it like in our hoods and our ghettos and things like that. We say, oh, this is where we brought up, so we're part of our environment type jump. We make it that way. But then we get older and we find out that there's some things that are like different, we find out like, oh, there's some different things here. There's some things that are different, and maybe I need to look at it differently. You feel me? It took him going to jail, going to prison to learn that, to start looking at life a different way, but he did. You feel me? And I think it nowadays, and that's how the black people are, like it take us to go through some things to find out who we really are. And sometimes we will let what we think is our path be our path until we realize that that's not. And I think Malcolm, he went through all those layers. He went through being that hood nigga, that street nigga. He went to being Muslim and believing what made him better and made him feel better about himself. He went and pushed that, and then when he realized that wasn't even what it was, he was willing to go further and say, hold on. Look, I said this is how I'm supposed to be, and I said this is how it is, but that was wrong. Yeah. That was before I realized that I was lied to. You feel me? So he and that's why I would choose him, because he went through so many different things, and he was able to learn and keep learning and keep learning. He didn't stop and say, well, this is how it is, and this is what it's gonna be. When he learned that this wasn't the right way, or it was something else out there other than what he was told, then he switched it up. When he went over back to Africa and stuff and seen people at the mosques and stuff, white, the blue owl devil that they was telling them about over here that we need to stay away from, they right there in the mosque praying and everything with the other Muslims and stuff. He's like, whoa, hold on for a minute. What was all this I've been saying, all this ain't real? You feel me? So it's like, that's how I feel I am in a way. Not that I'm Malcolm, and not that that I am as strong as him, but I feel as though that I have the line of thought like him. What I mean by that is that I can go against. I'm willing to go against the norm. I'm willing to go against what I was believing in yesterday. If I found out that what I was believing in is not what it is, or not what I thought it was, so it's like that. Like I can take on and say, you know what? Yeah, this ain't what it's supposed to be. So F that. This is what it is. Things like that. So I think I'll take Malcolm, but when in the grand scheme of things, I'll take Obama. I'll take Obama because, like I said, he made it through. He was able to get to see, he wasn't assassinated. Because I just knew he was gonna get assassinated.
Yeah.
I prayed that he didn't. Man, I prayed that Obama didn't. I just wanted him to make it through his 8 years and go on about his business and relax.
I wish it was the female equivalent of Marcus Garvey. Then I think that would be a dope person. Marcus Garvey was a very interesting. That was something. But yeah, that was just a random thought. yeah, that's a good answer. Good answer.
You know who else? God bless his soul, John Witherspoon. Not saying that I'm putting him in that, but the reason I brought him up is because the Boondocks and the Rosa Parks thing. And remember the episode where he was there when they was doing the thing, and he sat on the bus too, and he didn't move. He wasn't moving nothing like that. And he said, and all they said was Rosa. He got his ass whooped and all that deal. And he was like, and all they can say it was Rosa. Like I wasn't on the bus too. So it's like the reason why it brought me up, that made me think about it, because like all jokes aside, we praise and we celebrate a lot of people, but these people ain't do this stuff on their own. They didn't do all this themselves. It's like a football team or a basketball team. They can't win the championship just because they got LeBron James, just because they got Tom Brady, just because they got, what is, I don't even know, a famous baseball player right now, Carlos Stanton, things like that. They can't win just because they got that one person. They need a team around them because they can only do so much. And they're the face of it. But it was a lot of people behind them that was doing it. And the reason why I'm saying this is, y'all, is because just because you are not the person up in the front that everybody see doesn't mean that you should stop doing and pushing forward. Because if we all fighting towards the same goal, forget who got pushed to the top first. If the main goal is for all of us to get there, then keep pushing. You feel me? If you're the last man in the line, the middle man in the line, the man that's right before the first person. If you're the first person in line, when you get up there, turn around, reach your hand out and pull the next brother up, the next sister up. You feel me? Because sooner or later, we have to get out of this mentality where we think, we're crabs in the bucket. You feel me? We got to get out of this. We got to get out of this whole crab in the bucket mentality and get into the ant mentality. You feel me? And the reason I say ant mentality is because ants will make a bridge out of their body so other ants can make it across something. And then when they all finish, and then the ant that's on the end will crawl on top of the other one. Then that one will crawl on top of that. Then that will crawl on top of that. And that crawl on top of that. Until all of them made it over. No man left behind. Everybody made it. You feel me? And they would get their main goal. If their main goal was to get this dung beetle that they caught back to their hill, and they had to go across the little water and go through these bushes and all that, the dung beetle gonna get there, and every ant gonna make it back if one of us don't come step on them. You feel me? But they all gonna make it back, and they gonna do their best to make it back. And that's the mentality we got to have. We got to have that mentality that no matter what, we gonna help pull our brothers and sisters across. We gonna help make things happen, and we got to get out of that crowd mentality and looking like, man, James think he the shit because he up there on the top. Now when somebody push that nigga down, nigga ain't shit. The nigga came right from where I came from. Now nigga supposed to be happy for him. Nigga, I came from the same shit. Nigga, yes. Yes, be happy for him. You want to know why? Because he just let you know that you were able to get out. That you can get out. And you have an example. Just like you said, he the same as me. That nigga come from the same place as me. That nigga did the same shit I did, and now y'all want to celebrate him. Well, guess what? It's your turn. Now you come out of there. And now you gave, he made only, you probably be the only one that know James came out like that. Came from where you came from, right? But then when you come out, Michael, Paul, and Peter might know that, dang, that nigga was just where we was. And then they come out. And now 10 other people know. And they come out. 100 other people know. And sooner or later, we those ants pulling each other out of that junk. Helping each other out. Getting over those bridges. Getting through. And that's what we need to do. We just need to be that way, man. We got to start letting our envy and our greed and our lust like conquer us. That's what it is. We hurt ourselves as black people. We hurt ourselves as people of color, because of we don't support each other like we should support each other. So I just wanted to get that off since it's Black History Month, and like throw the jokes to the side and everything, and just let everybody out there know like every month is Black History Month, because as long as there's black people here, it's always gonna make history. You feel me? We gonna always make everything move. We gonna keep things going, and if we gonna keep things going, why not keep ourselves going? That's how I see it. So it's just like, yeah. And spoiler alert, we finna talk about Power real quick before we start. So everybody who haven't seen Power yet, do not listen to the next 2-3 minutes, all right? But everybody who has seen Power, Tasha dumb as fuck. She should have listened to James. Right?
Right.
Because he told her, if I go, you get nothing. Me being here, me being successful, me making this happen is good for you. Because if I go, you get nothing.
Yeah, she did to herself. It ended the way it ended.
Yeah,
she did.
Tariq, went and had a good alibi. The person that y'all blamed it on it was all pointing at him.
She would have just trusted him.
Yeah, it was all pointing at Tariq. I mean, at Drake. All of
it's crazy because you know that she did it for her family or for him. You know, like for him. Well, her family might as well say. And then at the same time, it was unnecessary.
Yeah,
so it's just like
it was unnecessary. So it's like she was greedy for no effing reason.
When she took that wig off in the eyelash, she took the ear. I fucking lost it. I was like, not the wig.
It's crazy, man. It's like y'all. So for those of y'all who don't know, sorry, but Tariq killed Ghost, and we all knew that. We all wanted to be somebody else, but we all knew it was Tariq that had killed Ghost. The best thing we learned from this episode, though, was the stuff that came on after the credits.
Yeah, I can't wait.
All the new books.
I can't wait for the
They got the Power books. They got Power books 1 through 5. They got when they was younger.
They got good actors to play them. When I was looking at the people that they cast, I was like, because the white dude, little Tommy is buddy off Carl from Shameless. And on Shameless, that's my shit. And I was like, I never done Carl. And I'm like, I think Carl would be black in real life.
But they got the 5 Power books that's coming out. So we got these, what they call them? Spinoffs.
Yeah,
they got they got the 5 spinoffs coming through, so that's a good thing. So y'all, I'm just ready for the summer. I'm ready for these Power books to come out. I'm ready to see how Tasha gonna be in jail. I'm ready to see them when they was younger, how everything went down. I want to see the whole Kanan saga thing. You know, 50 had to put himself back in it some kind of way. I want to see where Mary J and Method Man come into this. I want to see all this, man. I'm so ready.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm
so ready. But yeah, y'all, so I think that was 2 minutes. Or more. But y'all, we gonna wrap it up. Right?
Yeah.
Wrap it up. Yeah, y'all, so we gonna wrap it up.
Oh yeah, it's getting late.
Like a dude on his first date. You feel me?
I don't know my first date, but all right, y'all. So thanks for sitting and listening to our wonderful podcast again, season 2, episode 7.
Yeah, thank y'all for
coming. We'll try to get y'all another episode out sooner than later, so we don't have these big gaps in between.
For real, hopefully Saturday or Sunday. Get them out the way.
Yeah, not a weekday night.
Yeah,
because I'm tired. But yeah, but again, thank you and for the support, especially all our new listeners and viewers. Subscribers, like, we greatly, immensely appreciate it.
Yeah,
so
we do.
Please, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, do all that. Just, we can take all the support we can get. So, thank you.
Thank y'all. And hey, whatever y'all do, man, just tell somebody. And they can tell somebody. They can tell somebody.
That's how you know a nigga sleepy. Because he...
And then sooner or later... No, because I'm going somewhere with this. That's why. And then sooner or later, somebody gonna see episode 6, and then they gonna do. They gonna recommend what I had said in episode 6.
What's episode 6?
If Trick and Trina ain't doing good by their 3rd week, and it been past their 3rd week, y'all thought I forgot. I'm gonna go. See, I don't want to miss Breakfast Club for some BS.
All right, so
that's the thing. But I'm gonna go check them out. If they ain't good by now, y'all got to vote us in, man. The Q and Miller Morning Show.
I don't got time to be mad at you 5 days a week.
We've been working together for 4 years.
But I can get up and walk away from you and be like, all right, I'm back. I cooled off. You want me to sit in an enclosed space with you every day, irate for
4 hours? You sit with me for 8 hours a day.
But I'm not mad at you the whole time. I'm not talking to you the whole time. I'm working.
We gonna be working then.
Talking to you. You want to put me through that?
You know what? Tomorrow at work, I'm gonna be quiet for like half of the day.
What? Are we threatening me with a good time? What are we doing? What are we?
Forget it, man. Tell the people bye, man.
All right, y'all. I'm just well. All right, but yeah, thanks again. And we'll see you next time.
All right, see y'all next time, y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Cause my niggas, I stay bulletproof. Bulletproof. Wait, hold on, tell me what got into you. Into you. I search around the room like where you? Where you? Friend don't step to me, I'm like who you? Who you? And you can see